Hi everyone, welcome and thank you for joining me on this cozy morning. I've got some hot tea here. It's kind of steaming my face, almost like I'm getting a facial or something. I've actually never had a facial, but I can imagine they're good. I've also got the fire going. You might hear the little crinkle of that in the back. I'm just doing it so that I feel cozy and relaxed because today I want to talk about gift ideas. I think this is such a fun time of year. I don't know, often I dread it living here in Minnesota. Actually, it's like the beginning of the long, dark, and cold season. But then every year when it comes around, that holiday time of year, I just feel so cozy and it feels so magical. As I started to pursue minimalism, I always thought about gift giving as just a purely bad thing, that you should try to eliminate it, in that you should tell people not to give you gifts. Maybe you also do some kind of group agreement with the family. Let's do a no-buy Christmas this year or holiday of your choice this year. And my family actually did that last year and we really enjoyed it, loved it. But as I've spent more time thinking about minimalism and just living in it, I feel like I've kind of relaxed a little bit and I've realized that a really thoughtful gift can be a beautiful thing. But I think the key with maybe being a little bit more minimal with it is to be very intentional and thoughtful about it. So I think a great way, first of all, is to shop ahead of time. Do it far in advance so that you can really think out what is the right gift for this person. And then also so that you can take advantage of sales or get it at a good price. So with that in mind, trying to be a more thoughtful, intentional gift buyer, I want to share today with you a number of gifts that I think are the perfect gifts to give at the holidays. So the first gift idea I have for you is kind of the perfect go-to gift that you really can't go wrong with. It's something everyone needs, everyone can really enjoy, and it also happens to be the sponsor of today's video. But I'm putting this up front and center just because I truly love this company, and it's Boll & Branch. And some of the reasons why I love this company is, first of all, they really focus on using high quality threads. They pioneered organic cotton bedding in a way that made them the first in the industry to be fair trade certified. There's this marketing myth that it's all about thread count when it comes to sheets, but in reality, it's the quality of the thread that determines the softness. And Boll & Branch uses 100% organic cotton that's built to get softer with every wash, and the materials also prevent pilling and it won't shrink. That means these are the types of sheets that will stand the test of time. I know just the other day, we washed the sheets to our bed, and when we got into bed, my husband was like, "These are the softest sheets. Oh my goodness." And then that night we got the best night's sleep. And I really think the sheets did the trick. I have the signature sheets. They're buttery, breathable, luxurious, and have this soft sheen. When you pay attention to how soft they are, it is like pure luxury. I also have the waffle blanket, which adds a lot of texture. I also have their gorgeous, buttery, soft duvet cover. What's awesome is that if you want to gift this to somebody else or gift it to yourself, I've got the best deal for you that they have of the year. You can check out the link in my description box and use the code SLICEOFLIGHT25 for 25% off. See the site for details. Thanks so much to Boll & Branch for partnering with me, and on to the rest of the video. I think another great gift is a high quality candle. I think a really good smelling one that also matches the particular person's aesthetic is a great gift, because when you light a candle, it totally enhances the ambiance of the space. And to me, candles feel almost like a bit of self-care. Like when I light a candle, I'm doing it unnecessarily, but somehow it relaxes me. I remember in grad school, I went over to my one friend's house or her apartment all the time. And every time I entered her home, it felt so luxurious, so relaxing, and I couldn't figure out why. Till one day I kind of asked her, why does your place always feel so calming? And she said, "Honestly, girl, it's the candles. I always have candles lit in the bathroom, in the main room, and it really changes the feel of the space." So then I started lighting candles and I noticed the same change in my home. So I think it's just a really smart gift, but it's the kind of thing that if you enjoy candles, getting that as a gift is just so great. A third gift idea is getting a bottle of the person's favorite beverage. whether it's a bottle of the person's favorite wine or a high quality cocoa mix. This is a great gift because it's consumable, it's not going to take up a bunch of space in the person's home, but it can also feel personalized and tailored to the individual person, especially if it's a particular beverage that they enjoy. A fourth idea is to get a membership or a subscription service for the person that's tailored to them. So depending on the person, you could get like a subscription to Audible or some kind of other sound app if they're really into reading. You could get them a gift of a subscription of snack packs if they're big snackers, or even a TV streaming service that you know the person doesn't have, but they would enjoy. A fifth idea is a gift card or money. Honestly, in a way, you can't go wrong with this one, and I feel like it's actually kind of a selfless gift because it's saying, I'm not trying to impress you with coming up with the coolest gift idea or giving you something out of the norm. I'm just giving you something that you could really use or maybe you need. And it gives that person freedom to spend it how they want to. Another gift idea that again is a little bit less of a physical thing is offering a favor. So maybe if you're really good at cleaning around the house, you offer to clean that person's space for a couple hours. Or maybe if you're good at fixing things around the house, you offer 3 hours of a handyman service. I feel like sometimes fixing things or cleaning things in someone else's home is weirdly more fun than in your own home. So it might not actually be that bad, but really help someone out. I know when I first got my MS diagnosis, my sister and my mom would occasionally come over and just help clean a bit. I just remember that being so helpful because it's what I needed in that moment. It reduced a lot of stress and it really helped me out at kind of a difficult time. But even if it's not a difficult time, I mean, getting someone else to clean your space just feels so good. My seventh idea for a gift is a board game. Now, this might need to be particular to the person, but if you get them a really good board game, there is like infinite happiness that board game can bring. Some of my personal favorites as gifts is Seven Wonders, which is kind of more of like a true board game gamer type game, or Salem, which is kind of a social mystery figuring out type of game. Both are really fun. I remember my sister gave me and Andy Seven Wonders a couple years ago, and we have spent so many hours playing that game. It's so fun. And then an eighth and final idea for a thoughtful gift is a piece of art that matches the person's aesthetic, especially if it's original art. Again, this is something that we rarely splurge on, but maybe we want. A piece that's kind of curated for that person that is really up their alley and matches their overall vibe can be such a thoughtful gift. It can kind of express something, a certain thoughtfulness that you picked out something that really does fit well for them. In this same sort of category, another option within that is to frame a photo of you and the person or a family photo for them or something like that. Something they can put on display and enjoy for years to come. Of course, this one needs to be a little bit more thoughtful about, does this person really want more art? Is that something that would interest them? Can I find a piece that I know they'll really love? But if you can answer those questions with confidence, I think it's a great gift. Anyway, that is most of what I have for you today. Just some gift ideas, kind of a fun video. If any of you have good gift ideas, please share them below. And don't forget about that amazing once-a-year Boll & Branch deal. I cannot rave about these sheets enough. If you want to buy them for yourself or a loved one, an excellent gift. But that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for spending this little bit of time with me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.